everybody, welcome back again. Here's another question, geometry question. So here it is. Find the radius of the largest circle that can be cut out of a square piece of paper with a diagonal length of 16 centimeter. So I drew this diagram. It may not be a perfect square and it may not be a perfect circle inside, but here it is. All right. So the idea is that we have this red kind of outline of a square piece of paper, and the idea is that if this square piece of paper has a diagonal of 16 centimeters, what would be the radius of the largest circle that we can actually make out of this square piece of paper? That means cutting out these corners. And the first thing is that I'm going to show you that, okay, so we have this diagram, or sorry, the diagonal. So I'm going to do a freestyle diagonal right there. Okay, so this diagonal 16 centimeters, and because it's a square, so that means this side right here is, let's call this side X, and this side X. We don't know the side of this this square diagram, so we need to find the length of them. So to do that, we're going to use Pythagorean, and Pythagorean says 16 squared is equal to x squared plus another x squared. Remember Pythagorean theorem is on a right angle triangle, and the square is a half of the square is a right angle triangle with 90 degrees, so we can use Pythagorean theorem in here. So when you do this, what do you get? Well, you get 16 squared is equal to 2x squared, and 16 squared is 256, and that is 2x squared, but we don't want 2x squared, we want actually x, so divide both sides by 2, so x squared is equal to 128. X will be approximately 11.318, and that is centimeters. Okay, so we got the length of the x. That means this x now is 11.318 centimeters. All right, we're not done yet, circle. Now notice that the length of this square, the side, doesn't matter vertical or horizontal, it's actually the length of the diameter of this circle. Okay, so this is the length of diameter right across this way, or you can go vertically, doesn't matter, you can go this way. Okay, that means the side of this square will end up being the diameter. That means 11.38 is the diameter, but we don't want diameter, we want the radius, so we have to divide. So diameter, so the diameter divided by 2, that will give us the radius, and in this case simply 11.318 divided by 2 is equal to the diameter, which is 5.7 approximation, because it does say to the nearest centimeters, and that is centimeters. So we found the radius of this circle, the largest circle that can be cut out of this piece of paper that is a square with a diagonal of 16 centimeters. All right, I hope this was useful. Go over the steps again. Make sure you know how to use Pythagorean, and then after that, logic, and you get the final answer. All right, until next time, be well.